English soup. So 2,500 years ago in England, we had the Celts. You don't have to write this. This is fun. About 500 years ago, okay? And then the Romans come. Yes, the Romans. And they kill the Celts. Yes? No more Celts. Boom. So the Celts language, the language changes because the Romans, they say, we're going to speak Latin. Yes? Latin. Lots of Latin. No Celts. And the Celts had to change their language. So there's almost no Celtic in English anymore. Okay? So then come the Germans. And they are, kill the Romans. Yes? And then lots of German. No more Roman. But it stayed. A little bit of Latin stayed. Lots of German in there. Then came the church. Lots of Latin. Much. The church was the one that was educating people. So we have more Latin in there. More Latin. Words like mass, misa. Words like altar, altar, altar. Monk. Monk. How do you say that in Spanish? Monje. There you go. So words like that. So we have Latin. Then we have the Vikings. You know the Vikings with the horns, you know?
Yes.
And they come in. They kill the church. They take over. But not too much. Not too much. So we only get maybe this much of the Vikings. Then we get the Renaissance, you know, like Michelangelo and Da Vinci. Remember? And, you know, we are so artistic and so smart and modern, you know, the arts, you know. So if you're cool, if you're smart, then you speak French. Yes? So we're going to speak French. And if you are going to court, legal stuff, judges and things like that, we're going to use French. French. Lots of French. French in my English soup, okay? And then more Latin. More Latin like in medicine. The words in medicine, medical words, a lot of discoveries, you know, Louis Pasteur and all that. So Latin, okay? Then we have the printing press in the 1500s. The printing press is the machine to make books, you know. Yes? So when we make books, we can make books out of Greek. We can make books out of Arab, like the words in Spanish, the words that have ala, like ojalá, o Allah. That's Arab. Alhambra. Do you know any other words that are Arabs in Spanish? Allah. Any words that starts with Allah? Allah. We have hundreds of words in Spanish that start with Allah. Especially ojalá. You know what ojalá means in Arab? God's will. May it be God's will. And in Spanish, when we say ojalá, right? That's an Arab word. So we have some words in there. We have Italian. We have Italian in English. We have Turkish. We have Hindi. We have Spanish. Remember Christopher Columbus?
Yes.
You know, he goes to the Americas. Chocolate. We don't have a word for chocolate. So chocolate and tomate and papas. We have all these new things. So we have to borrow. We borrow words from Spanish. So books. We borrow lots of words from all these books. Then we have the Industrial Revolution. So now we have cars. And we have airplanes. So we have new words, right? New words. So more new words like biology, cars, planes, factories. New words. Many new words. Okay, so here we are in America, right? And we have American Indians. So More new words. We have some words here in America that are not in England. You know what I mean? Like Cherokee or Navajo. You know, there's no Navajo in England. So we have some American, Indian. And then we have the Canadians above us. And we're friends with the Canadians, right? So guess what? We borrow words from the Canadians. And of course, we have a lot of British words because they have the proper English. We have the Irish English. Okay? We have Indian English. We have Australian English. You know the word kangaroo? Do we have kangaroos here in America?
No.
No kangaroos. So guess what? We borrow the word from Australia. And finally, we have the internet. So guess what happens at the end? Soup. We have English soup and we have weird. English is very weird because it's not like Spanish. Spanish is Latin. Yes? Latin. And Old Spanish and New Spanish. You can still read Old Spanish. You read English from 2,000 years ago? Totally different. It's a different language. You like my English soup?
Yes.
You got it? Yes? Okay, stop.